all doing well. Today we will be tackling a challenging problem from Geeks for Geeks. It's categorized as a hard level problem. So let's dive into the problem statement. So the problem says that clone a linked list with next and random pointer. So if you read these statements, then it's not clear for me also, but it's a very famous problem. Okay, if you are new to this problem, then so after reading this statement, message statement, you may stuck into this problem. So basically this problem is very much easy. I would say that this problem is a medium level problem. You have to know how to construct the linked list to solve this problem. Okay, so I'm going to teach you in pen and paper, and where you will be able to understand the problem statement easily, and you can also solve the problem easily. Okay, so basically the problem says that you have a linked list where you are given 1 2 3 4 5. It is an example. 1 is pointing to 2, 2 is pointing to 3, and 3 is pointing to 4, 4 is pointing to 5. But here is a catch, that each and every element may can refer to another node by using random pointers. So you have to return the head of the linked list by which you can store each and every element and its next element and its random element. Okay, hope it is clear. But there is a catch. You can think that you can iterate through this linked list, you can solve it. You may think in your first thought that at first you may think that you should iterate through the linked list and you can solve it easily, but it is not that much easy. Means it is easy, but you have to know just one thing. Okay, you cannot iterate through the linked list because because the each and every node is already not created. Okay, suppose you have 1. Okay, you can point 1 next is equals to 2, but you cannot point 1 random is equals to 3 because this 3 is not yet been created. Okay, you have created these two and you can point that this next is 2, but you cannot randomly point once next or once random is 3. You cannot point it. Okay, because these 3 yet not been created. So what you will do? So one thing I can say that you can store each and every node anywhere. You can store each and every node everywhere. After creating every node, we can store it into a map. Okay, after creating each and every element. So how I can create the hash map? Like my map construction will be mp of one node is equals to this node, which means in my own house I live. Okay, in my own node only my node will be there. Okay, this kind of concept. Here is the map and it will store node. One thing you have to remember, you cannot store in the map of the value of this node, because while we are creating this map we have to remember the nodes. Okay, to point to each other, by which I can say that 1 is also created and 3 is also created. Okay, and we can point each other. So what I will store in the map, I will store node and node. Suppose its key value is 1, key is 1 for first one, and value is also 1. Its key is 2 and the value is also 2. Its key is 3, its value is also 3. Its key is 4, its value is also 4.
its key is 5, its value is also 5. Okay, so for remembering purpose I am creating this map, and I will create each and every node and I will store it into the map. Clear? And my next process will be, now I can easily point to the random and point to the next. Now this is the main part. I will declare dummy and my temp node is at head. Okay, and I will declare dummy as mp of temp. Why I will do that? See, my value is here, my first value is here, and this is also my head, and I have to return the head. Okay, and I have to return it by constructing the linked list. So I have to store the head anywhere, and if I iterate throughout the temp, then my temp cannot give the answer. So I have to store one head name, which head I will return. Okay, so this is the dummy head which I will return. Now coming to the while loop, while temp is pointing to the head, and temp will iterate throughout this linked list. Okay, temp will iterate throughout this linked list. While temp, I will create one node of duplicate, which is mp of temp, which means mp of temp, and temp is iterating, temp is iterating throughout this linked list. Okay, mp of temp. Now you know very well duplicate next is equals to mp of, you can say temp next. Your temp next is what? 2. mp of temp next, mp, what you can say that my temp next is 2, and I will search in mp, means map, mp of temp next is 2, and in the 2 key the value is 2. So it will simply duplicate in duplicate.next, it will simply store the value of mp of temp next. Okay, now I have to store also the random pointer. Duplicate random is equals to mp of temp random. Okay, hope it is clear. Now I will simply temp is equals to temp arrow next, which will go to the next temp. Okay, my while loop ends here, and I will return dummy. Okay, and one thing you have to do in first is you have to store you have to create the map, and you have to store each and every node. How we will create? An ordered map of node star mp, and node star, here node star temp is equals to head, and this part of code will come first. Okay, while temp, what I will do, I will store it into map. Okay, and my temp will become each and every temp, and my while loop ends. I will iterate through the temp by this part of code. I have created my map, and where I have memorized, and then I will return the dummy node. Okay, hope you have understood this code, and the main tricky part of this code is to store the nodes into the map and iterate it. So iterating is very much easy and linked list is very much easy. You have to just know how to iterate and you have to visualize each and everything in linked list. Okay, so hope you have understood this code.
Now I will discuss the time complexity of this code. You can see the time complexity of this loop is big of n, and this loop is also big of n because it will iterate throughout the linked list. So it may be big of near about big of 2n, and you have created a map, and for this the space complexity will be big of n. Okay, so this will be the time complexity, and I will simply run my code, then you can see that my code is working or not. I am going to submit it. Sorry, I have done some mistake here. Temp was not declared in this scope. Okay, I am not declared my temp. Node 10 is equals to here. Hope it will run. Spelling mistake. Yes, now so try to submit it, and yes. So thank you everyone, stay tuned till the next video.
Yeah.